C'est heaven.
So you want to get a degree? Why? Let me tell you what society will tell you. It increases your chances of getting a job, provides an opportunity to be successful. Your life will be a lot less stressful. Education is the key. Now let me tell you what your parents will tell you. Make me proud. It increases your chances of getting a job, provides an opportunity to be successful. Your life will be a lot less stressful. Education is the key. Now let's look at the statistics. Steve Jobs, net worth 7 billion, RIP. Richard Branson, net worth 4.2 billion. Oprah Winfrey, net worth 2.7 billion. Mark Zuckerberg, Henry Ford, Steven Spielberg, Bill Gates. Now here comes the coup for the grades. Looking at these individuals, what is your conclusion? Neither of them, in being successful, ever graduated from a higher learning institution. Now I know some of you might protest, like, money is the only medium by which one measures worldly success. A majority of you who have the nerve to say, I don't do it for the money. So what are you studying for? To work for charity? Need more clarity? Let's look at the statistics. Mother Teresa, Michael Geoffrey Jordan, Michael Joseph Jackson, Malcolm X, Beethoven, Shakespeare, Sim Carter, Muhammad Ali, Jesus, Muhammad, Socrates. Were either of these individuals unsuccessful or uneducated? All I'm saying is that if there was a family tree, hard work and education would be related, but school would probably be a distant cousin. Because it barely ever develops your mind to the point where you can perceive red as green and continue to go when someone else says stop. Because as long as you follow the rules and pass the exams, you're cool. But are you aware that examiners have their checklist? And when your answer is something out of the box, the automatic response is a cross. And then they claim that school expands your horizons and visions. But go tell that to Malcolm X, who dropped out of school and is well renowned for what he learned in the prison. Proverbs 17:16. It does a fool no good to spend money on education. Why? Because he has no common sense. George Bush. Need I say more? Education is about inspiring one's mind and not just filling their heads. And take this from me, because I'm an educated girl myself, who only came to this realization after countless nights in the library with a can of Red Bull to keep me awake till dawn and another can in the morning, falling asleep in between piles of books which probably equates the same amount as paid in my rent. Memorize equation, facts and dates right down to the letter, half of which I never remember and half of which I forget straight after the exam and before the start of the next semester, asking anyone if they had notes for the last lecture. I often found myself running to class so just I could find a spot in which I could rest my head and fall asleep without creating a scene. Ironic, because that's the only time I spent in university chasing my dreams. And after nights with a dead mind, I then find myself in a queue of half-awake student zombies waiting to hand in an assignment. Maybe that's why they call it a deadline. And after 4 years of mental suppression and frustration, my proud mother didn't even turn up for my graduation. Now, I'm not saying that school is evil and there is nothing to gain. All I'm saying is understand your motive and reassess your aims. Because if you want a job working for somebody else, then you have to help yourself. But then there will be a contradiction because you're not really helping yourself, you're helping somebody else. Because there's a saying that says that if you don't help build your dreams, someone else will hire you to help build theirs. Redefine how you view education. Understand its true meaning. Education is not just about regurgitating facts and figures from a book of someone else's opinion to pass in exams. Look at it. Picasso was educated in creating art. Shakespeare was educated in the act of all that was written. Colonel Harlan Sanders was educated in creating Turkey Fried Chicken. I once saw David Beckham give a free kick. I watched as the side of his Adidas sponsor boot hit the pattern leather of the ball at an angle, causing it to travel towards the skies as though it was destined to the heavens. And then, as it reached the peak of its momentum, as though he changed his mind, he switched direction. I watched as the goalkeeper froze, as though reciting to himself the laws of physics, and as though his eyes were negotiating with his brain, which was indeed witnessing the spectacle, which was the pattern leather that was swooping towards it. And then, within a fraction of a millisecond too late, and before the net of the goal, embraced the FIFA sponsored ball as though it was the prodigal son returning home. And the country that he represented erupted into cheers. I looked at the play and thought, damn. Looking at David Beckham, there is more than one way in this world to be an educated man.